In this lesson, our topic is about trigonometric identities. So we have many trigonometric identities, but in this lesson, we will only consider the identities that are related to the sine, cosine, and tangent. So let's start with the sine. So if I have sine of a plus b, so this is equal to sine of a cosine of b plus cosine of a times sine b. While for sine of a minus b, it is sine of a cosine of b minus cosine of a sine of b. Now for the cosines, if I have cosine of a plus b, it is equal to cosine of a cosine of b. Now since this is a plus sign, here I will have a negative sign. So cosine a cosine b minus sine of a sine of b. While for cosine of a minus b, it is cosine of a cosine of b. Now since this is a negative sign, here I will have a positive sign. So it's cosine a cosine b plus sine of a sine of b. Now for the tangent, if I have tan of a plus b, it is equal to tan of a plus tan of b over 1 minus tan of a times tan of b. While for tan of a minus b, it is equal to tan of a minus tan of b over 1 plus tan of a times tan of b. Now in this example, it says show using the formula for sine of a minus b. So I need to find that sine of 15 is equal to the square root of 6 minus the square root of 2 over 4. Now sine of 15 is the same as sine of 45 minus 30. Now using the identity sine of a minus b, so sine of a minus b is equal to, so I'm going to write it here, sine of a minus b is equal to sine a cosine b minus cosine a sine b. Now, so I have sine of 45 minus 30, so it's what? Sine of 45 cosine of 30 minus cosine 45 sine of 30. So let's evaluate. So sine of 45 is the same as the square root of 2 over 2 times cosine of 30, which is the square root of 3 over 2, minus cosine 45, which is the square root of 2 over 2 times sine of 30, which is half. So this is equal to the square root of 6 over 4, because the square root of 2 times the square root of 3 is the square root of 6, over 2 times 2, which is 4, minus the square root of 2 over 4. So this is equal to the square root of 6 minus the square root of 2, all of it divided by 4.